Hi everyone, this is Arad from English for Everyone, and today in this video I'm going to talk about this sentence, bit around the bush. Sometimes said bit about the bush. Well, around is mainly American, bit around the bush, and bit about the bush is mainly British. It is believed to be this way anyway. Bit around or bit about the bush. When do we use it? When is that used? That is used, we'd say someone is doing this, beating around the bush, when the person is not going to the main point, okay? It's not getting to the point, that's another thing. That means the person talks about anything but not the main thing. It goes around its main topic, but not mentioning the topic. Sometimes because it is not polite to talk about that. Sometimes because it is taboo. Sometimes because someone would be angry or upset about that. So someone's dead, for example, and we can't just go there and say someone's dead. You say, you know, life is like this and that and blah blah blah, and talk about other things, and we would not mention the thing. We are leading the person to that thing or making the person ready but not mentioning what has happened, and that is, then people would say he is beating around the bush, means not getting there, not talking frankly. Sometimes someone asks you a question and you are embarrassed or you do not have a good answer or something like that, and you would not say yes or no. You say, you know what, you beat around the bush, you talk about other things, not the main thing. Maybe you refrain answering directly what it is. It is made intentionally, okay? So you intentionally not say what it is like. You say it in a different way and you omit lots of details. Or let's say you omit the main idea and talk about details and things around it. And where does it come from? Well, it is believed that it comes from the hunting, okay? Well, when people were going hunting some time ago in history, I don't know when exactly, so they had some people, they would hire some people to go to jungle or to the wood, okay, and bit the bush, okay, the bush, they would bit it, okay, or whack it or make noise, something like that, so that the birds would be scared off and fly off. Then when the birds were in the sky, the hunters were ready and to shoot at them. So these people were, let's say, the beaters. They were in the jungle or the wood or around and just whacking and just shaking and moving or beating the bush. Sometimes there were some animals, some wild animals like wild boar and other animals hiding themselves in those bush, and it was sometimes very dangerous just to hit the bush with a stick or something like that, because the animal gets scared and just defends himself and comes out and could kill them. What they would do was to just beat around the bush, okay, so that the wild animal also gets scared, would not come out, and the birds that were the target would fly off, and that was enough. So they were just beating around the bush and they would not touch the bush. Then this was taken to English, that was taken to everyday language, and that was nothing to do with the bush or the hunting and all those stuff. It was used just to mean to refer to the deeper meaning. It means not getting to the point and going round things. Someone asks you for a report, something like that, you haven't done it. You do not want to say I haven't done it, you just beat around the bush. It means you do not mention the main thing. You talk about other things and try not to answer. Avoid answering that question. Let's now look at the examples. Someone says, please stop beating around the bush and tell me what the problem is. Okay, so there's a problem, we want to tell the person, and we do not really say that, we just talk about other things, and it is a bit vague, and the person does ask us to not talk about other things and get to the point, to the main idea, main thing. So stop beating around the bush and tell me what the problem is. The same thing, please stop being around the bush and answer my question. Okay, someone asks you a question and say, you know, yeah, a friend of my friend, says stop beating around the bush, answer my question, what about you? So we sometimes do not want to answer, and what we do is what is called beating around the bush. The other person, another example, says, let's stop beating around the bush and discuss this matter. There is a matter, there is a problem, there is a question that we need to get into and we need to pay attention to. And what we have been doing has been beating around the bush, means talking about other things, not paying attention to the main idea. Okay, so that is what it is about. Now, you might find it similar to one of those idioms or sayings that you have in your language. I'll be glad to hear that and find out what that is in your language. If you could comment it below this video, that would be great. Okay, that was today's lesson. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.